Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Now, what do we have here, man? We got Mr. Chris Lewis of Augusta, man, I believe. Man, this man is 24 years old with a 10-year-old. Ooh! Nasty work, bro. You was doing that at 14? Bro, I was still playing, what's that called? Video games. You know what I'm saying? I was still playing video games. I had a curfew. I hadn't even smoked weed yet at 14 years old. I was still trying to figure everything out, man. You got a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old? Bro, you make the worst life decisions. For instance, look, man, it came out a couple days ago that Mr. Chris Lewis, I believe his name is, Chris Lewis, this man left his children at home. Strong, powerful black man. So he could go to an interview at McDonald's, at Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm loving this story so far. He got his children taken from him when he was just trying to do right for his family. Even though he's not doing right by his hair. With this hairline, sir, it's receding. Let it go. Let it's time. It's time, okay? With them fucked up ass hair, sideburns. You know what I'm saying? Strong black man. Come to find out, man, this man was not at an interview at McDonald's. That's not what happened. And we got weird ass Antonio Brown raising $60,000 of them things, $66,000 to be exact, and some change for this black king, right? Man, E for effort, but let's get the facts straight, man. This man did not go to an interview at McDonald's and leave his children at the crib. That's not what happened, okay? What had happened was he left his children at McDonald's in the little play part where you could play in the ball's paws and slide down the slide, the little play area, so he could sell dope. Yeah, and even though you cooked with both hands, daddy, I always knew you was the dope man, daddy. R.I.P. Tupac. Man, look, read this with me. The Augusta Press's viral story on the arrest of Chris N. Lewis, N is for nigga, for leaving his 3 kids. What? 3? I thought it was 2. Oh, nigga. For leaving 3 kids at McDonald's to go job hunting has sparked debate and sympathy across the country. On Wednesday, in response to an outcry of requests from local and national media, Richmond County authorities released a full report Wednesday with more details into their investigation, saying that the father was not really looking for a job while the children were at McDonald's, but he had been job hunting earlier that day. Get it right. Lewis, a 24-year-old father from Augusta, Georgia, was arrested March 22nd on the solstice. You did this on the equinox, after leaving his 3 children, ages 10, 6, and 1, at a McDonald's with a playground. He left them at a playground, nigga. Telling deputies that he was attending a job interview nearby. Lewis, who did not have a car, walked his children to the McDonald's and felt it was a safer place to leave them for the short time he would be at the interview. After he returned and picked them up, a customer at the McDonald's called the police, and Lewis was arrested and charged with deprivation of a minor. Captain Danny Whitehead conducted a follow-up investigation and noticed inconsistencies regarding the whereabouts of Lewis during the period when the children were left unattended at the restaurant. The 10-year-old little snitch told officers that her father and her 2 siblings had walked to the McDonald's from the Hendricks apartments. She said left to deliver. She said hey, come on, what's up with the editors, man? You're making me look slow. She said he left to deliver a backpack to the Hendricks apartments and told her he would return shortly. Stop. Bro, why did you not? You are a criminal, I'm assuming. Allegedly. Why are you not training your daughter to not speak to the police and tell on you, bro? She's only 10 years old, bro. She was probably intimidated, bro. Right? Why are you telling her, look, I don't know what he went to do. He went to the bathroom. I think he's sick or nothing. Nothing. What are you doing? It's not even her fault that she told on you, bro. It's yours. The child also mentioned that her father frequently left them alone. CPS. 2 witnesses both reported arriving at the restaurant approximately at 4:30 Saturday and observing the children were there without adult supervision. They recalled that the father was on the phone with someone who was overheard saying he needed to drop something. Oh. Come on, nigga. Come on, bro. See, what you should have done. Let me just keep on reading. The witnesses stated that after this, Jesus Christ, the father left McDonald's, leaving the children behind. They estimated the children were alone for approximately an hour and a half. Okay, that's not that bad. The 10-year-old daughter contacted her mother on social media at approximately 6 p.m. The mother, Lizette Puchardo, you had a baby with a Latina, good for you, arrived at the McDonald's at approximately 6:12. She advised that Mr. Lewis was supposed to deliver a backpack to her mother. Oh my God. Nigga, what the fuck? So y'all both are in. So she got it from the, I got my first key from my baby mama brother. Whipped it up myself and started passing out them hobbles. So you got your first key from your baby mother's brother? And then you dropped off the mana. Or you cooked it up and you passed it back to her and no, man, come on, this is getting messy, man. This is ghetto. This is a ghetto situation. And told that he must take the children with him. A sheriff's report says Pichardo immediately called Mr. Lewis, who answered and stated that he was on the way back to McDonald's from the Hendricks. Lewis arrived at McDonald's approximately 6:18, still in possession of the backpack. Fuck. He told Pichardo that he had been trying to find her to give her the backpack. She reminded him that he was not supposed to leave the children unattended. Lewis claimed that he and the children and he were at McDonald's earlier that day because he had filled out a job application at the West Bank Inn, not getting that one, located adjacent to McDonald's, and he was waiting for a call back for a possible interview. He said he left to deliver the backpack to the Hendricks, but at the time he lost his ID and another card had been retracing his footsteps to find them. To verify this, the captain revisited the West Bank Inn and spoke to the manager. She confirmed that Lewis came in on March 22nd and completed the job application. Good job, black man. She also conducted an informal interview with him on that date. When asked if Lewis would be expecting a call back for a formal interview, she stated, hell nah, that nigga came in with a black tee, his pants was sagging, he smelled like weed, he didn't even want to take his grill out, his hair was undone, and he was wearing dirty white Air Force Ones. The manager provided the video surveillance footage of Lewis showing up at like 1 o'clock or something like that and leaving at about 1:37 on March 22nd. So you wasted 25 minutes of this man's time knowing that you weren't going to interview him. Dirty work. Dirty. Based on the video evidence and the timeline provided for all parties involved, it was determined that Lewis was not engaged in a job interview or application process during the time the children were left unattended. Well, you should have been, brother. Not gonna lie, because you don't got no job and you don't got nothing to do. You should have been filling out that app. Furthermore, by his own admission, he was walking between McDonald's and the Hendricks apartments on foot during that period, a report says. The distance between these two locations is approximately half a mile. It was determined that a misdemeanor charge of deprivation of a minor was appropriate to ensure the welfare of the children and facilitate a review of the matter by the court, the sheriff's office said. This charge ensures that all parties have an opportunity to appear before a judge to determine if the children are receiving proper care. Lewis's arrest has sparked widespread public outcry nationwide, with many arguing that he should not be criminally charged for trying to provide for his family. Well, he was trying to provide for his family, but not how you think. This case has garnered attention from people on both sides of the political spectrum, with former NFL player Weird-Ass Antonio Brown setting up a GoFundMe campaign to help Lewis. The campaign has raised over, at this point, 66,000 of them things, with contributions coming from all people, who sympathize with Lewis's situation, having to sell dope, and believing that the system unfairly punishes those in poverty who leave their children at McDonald's so they could sell a little bit of weed. Many supporters expressed frustration over the cost of living and the challenges faced by low-income families who did not graduate high school, probably, that started having intercourse at 13 and had a baby at 14. The story went viral on social media platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter, drawing attention to the broader issues of poverty and the difficulties of escaping it in the white man's country, the U.S. of A. Now, Aaron Moses, what do you think about this? Well, let me tell you what I think about this. I think this is a deprivation. I think this is a disgustination. What else do I think? I think all kind of stuff, right? I think this is horrible. But bro, this is a ghetto situation. This is dumb, bro. You have a Latino baby mama. And one thing that I know about Latinos, one thing that they do almost as well as black people is multiply. They have a lot of family a lot of times, not every time. A lot of them are still in the country that they came, but a lot of them, they don't come over here empty-handed. They don't come over here alone. When was the last time you seen a lonely Latino? Never. When's the last time? Tell me. You know how many? I stay in LA. I stay in Mexico, bro. Most of the people that I see that are homeless are black. And we only make up like 5% of California. 13% of the population of America. 5% of California, I believe, give or take. It might be 6, I don't know, right? LA definitely is not a black city, not at all, okay? So why are most of the people that I see homeless that have mental health issues African American, black? Because we don't do that. We don't support each other. We don't love each other enough. The second biggest population I see are white people, because they don't play that. The third biggest population, of course, would be Latinos. But it's not a big similarity. It's very small. It's like for every 10 homeless black people that I see, it's probably like 1 or 2 homeless Latinos, because they mess with each other, man. Blind, deaf, or crazy, they're gonna not let their family members be homeless. Okay, or they might just go back to wherever they came from if they run into situations like that. So what am I saying, bro? You could have called her Thea. You could have called her Theo. You could have called one of her cousins. I know she has 3 brothers, bro. And I'm not trying to be racist. Shut up. Okay? I know she has family, bro. You could have just, look, don't tell Marie. My bad. I'm not trying to be racist. I forgot her name. Don't tell my baby mama I was over here, bro. I'm only going to be like 2 hours, bro. I will give you, when I get paid, later tonight. When I drop this off, I got you. Just don't tell her, bro. Did they already eat? I was about to get the McDonald's, but I chose not to. Bro, there's so many different ways you could have handled this, bro. And I found this story on Instagram. There was, the situation where you could have called one of the homies, but this is during the day, bro. All his friends, if he's broke and jobless, his friends were probably broke and jobless too. He's apparently or allegedly homeless. He did the right thing. He went to go look for a job at the local hotel, at an inn, so he could have somewhere to lay his head. I don't know how this man, he was He was doing his thing, man. He was doing his thing. I appreciate that, but there are so many different ways you could have went about this, bro. This was the wrong thing to do. And to be totally honest, do I think he's dumb, slow, remedial? I don't think any of that. I think he's a 24-year-old kid. He doesn't have it figured out. Think about this, he doesn't make great life decisions. He's not a great thinker at this point in his life. He's only 24. He shouldn't be like that, right? But at the end of the day, look at all the I'm not saying that his children were a mistake, because for all I know, he could have had them on purpose. He could have just been like one of them goofy ass bitches on Maury. Well, I want to have a baby because I want somebody to love me for forever, and I let all these guys bust inside me because I just want to have a little baby. I don't know if y'all remember that. That's 90s baby stuff. But at the end of the day, that wasn't wise for him to have a baby, whether it be accidental or on purpose, at 14, and then again at 20, and then again at 23. Those were not good decisions for him to be putting himself in. He's taking care of his children. Love it. Brought him to McDonald's. Probably got him something to eat. Love it. I'm not leaving my 1-year-old, bro. That's out of the question. 6-year-old, 10-year-old at McDonald's, bro. What if they had to use the restroom? What if they have to do anything? This is crazy. But at the end of the day, he's still a kid, man. He still doesn't know a lot about life. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's I kind of do think he's a criminal, you know. But I don't think he's like a licensed criminal. I don't think he's gonna be doing this for the rest of his life. I think he's really just trying to survive, bro. So, shout out to bro, man. Help him find a job. I think he should get every dollar of that that $66,000. And if I wasn't, I would donate too, But I just don't have the time. I have so much to do. I have to take care of all these businesses and have to look at the stocks, So I won't be donating myself personally. But at the end of the day, man, he's probably free, so I don't have to say free him. But that's just jacked up, man. That's just jacked up, man. Pray for bro, man. Hopefully you get that money. What happened to my music? How come the music it stopped playing already? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Is it because I turned this? That's weird. Anyways, man, it is what it is. It's not what it's not. I'm still figuring this out. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life's in the bread, breathe it in. P. Goddamn.